Namaste, welcome back to the channel. You are watching AWS Cloud Projects for Beginner to Expert. We are actually I'm done with recording all the videos, all the projects, but recently Cloud Quest added a couple of new projects. So this is the second project in it. I already recorded the first one. There is one more. So one they added to the solutions architect role, another one to the serverless developer, another one to the security. So this is the second one. So let's go ahead and do this. This is going to be about use Gen AI to build an image recognition system. So let's learn what this project is about and what we are going to implement. Hey, I run the city security department and we have a project that we hope you can help with. Happy to meet you. I would love to hear about your project. We want to build an image recognition system, something that can take images and automatically create labels for them. We are familiar with Amazon recognition, but we would like to automate the process of using it. We should be able to achieve that by using AWS Lambda functions and APIs hosted on API Gateway. Good. We were thinking the same thing, and the team that builds this image recognition system is familiar with writing code in Python. However, they're not as familiar with using Python to build Lambda functions. So your team is familiar with the services needed to build the system, but they could use some help creating the code for the Lambda functions. Have you heard about Code Whisperer? I have heard the name, but I'm not sure what it actually does. Code Whisperer is a service built on generative AI that helps developers write code for many different languages and projects. You specifically mentioned Python and Lambda functions. By using Code Whisperer, someone who is familiar with Python can quickly find and create code snippets to build a Lambda function that uses other AWS services. Cool, so it writes the code for you? Yes and no. Code Whisperer is non-deterministic, which means it can offer different code snippet suggestions based on many factors such as previous code that you write and the content from code comments. Code Whisperer offers suggestions that meet what it perceives the developer is looking for. The developer must still ensure that the suggested code does what is needed. Well, because my team is familiar with Python but not as familiar with using AWS services within Python, having Code Whisperer make suggestions that help point them in the right direction is really all they need. Will you create a basic image recognition system as a proof of concept for us to demonstrate how Code Whisperer can help? Of course. Fantastic. Thanks for your help. You are welcome. So yeah, this is another use case. We have already used Code Whisperer in I guess 3 or 4 projects. So let's go ahead. I think the project that I liked very much is creating an Amazon CDK application end to end using Code Whisperer. Go check it out if you haven't already. So in this, we are going to use Code Whisperer to create Lambda functions, and then we will enable in that in Cloud9. Then we will accept code suggestions based on comments in the code. So let's start it. Okay, here we are. Let's look at the video concepts, and we have Lambda, SNS, SQS recognition, DynamoDB, and API Gateway. I would recommend you to watch all these videos if you haven't already watched. They are available in the playlist that will pop here. Click on it, go search with this title and watch them, and then come back and resume watching this particular project. So let's look at the solution. This solution uses AWS serverless services to create an end-to-end image recognition and labeling system. The system is deployed using AWS Cloud Development Kit in 3 distinct stacks. You can see each stack: API stack, integration stack, recognition stack. The API stack is composed of AWS Lambda function that retrieves an image from a web server and stores that image in S3 bucket. The Lambda function is invoked by user through an API hosted on API Gateway. When an image is stored in S3 bucket, an event notification places a message into SNS topic. The SNS topic then delivers the message to a subscriber SQS queue. The recognition stack is next in the system. The work item from the API stack SQS queue invokes the image recognition Lambda function. This Lambda function uses Amazon recognition to create labels for the image that is stored in S3 bucket. The Lambda function stores these labels in Amazon DynamoDB and places a message in the integration stack SNS topic. The user can retrieve the labels from the DynamoDB table by issuing an API call that invokes the list images Lambda function, which is another Lambda function. The integration stack is the final part of the system. When the image recognition lambda function places a message in the integration stack SNS topic, the message is delivered to the subscriber SQS queue. This new work item in the SQS queue then invokes the integration lambda function, which converts the message to XML file format and sends an email notification through SES. There is a lot going on here, but don't worry about it. Once we implement it, it will be very easy. So let's see what we are going to do as part of practice. We will initiate the AWS CDK and Bootstrap environment. We will build 3 AWS Lambda functions in Cloud9 1, 2, 3. Deploy 2 stacks by using CDK, which are these two. Test the application by using AWS Cloud9. Then DIY, we are going to complete the send email Python function from the integration stack. Deploy the stack integration stack by using CDK. So let's go ahead and start the practice lab. Let's hit start lab, and there are no files to download, so that should be fine. And let's go to S3 and let's go to that bucket, copy the URI of the solution files. Let's go to Cloud9. It's already started, so let's click open. So let me do that because it does take some time for that to open. Cloud9. You see it is still creating, so let it create it. That's why I opened it. Okay, open that, and let's close that, and then let's copy the files from the S3, that zip file from S3 bucket, the URI we copy, and then into this particular directory. Once we do that, let's unzip it. Once up unzip it, you will see all these files. Okay, so then let's go to the Python directory and let's install. So let me copy this. Let's set up this Python environment, right? In order to set that up, what do we need? We need all the modules or libraries that are needed. So those are already mentioned in the requirements.txt file. We will open it, and we are just installing using pip whatever the libraries that are in the requirements.txt. Once we do that, we are going to enable Code Whisperer. Okay, so once we go into the Code Whisperer, let's go to API runtime get save image. Okay, let's go into where API runtime, which is in Python, then get save image Python script, which is what you will see here. Okay, then they are talking about review successfully uploaded image, etc. I don't know why they want us to do it, but that's fine. So now what are we going to do? We are going to write the comment here. Did they not list the comment here? Seriously? So using how does the core whisperer work? You will write a comment. Based on that comment, it is going to give you these suggestions, and we will pick the appropriate suggestion. That's what it is going to be. Okay, so I think the comments are already there, isn't it? Yeah, the comment is already there. Let's click on there, and it is going to suggest that what is the comment we will read while we create it. Then press on that, and similarly another comment, do that, press on that, and where is this? I think it's at the bottom. Okay, so let's go select that one. Let's go and select that one, and pretty much that's it. See how fast it created the lambda function for you. You don't have to know the code anymore. All you need to know is which one is which one is something that you are expecting. So uh, in one of the video I said this is like, so right now whenever you code, if you don't know some logic, what do? You go to Google and you ask Google, then you go through a couple of websites, you will pick whatever snippet you want. With Code Whisperer, you don't have to do that. It is going to give you right here. Okay, once we do that, let's go to infrastructure.py, open it, and okay, where did we copy this lab resource bucket? Okay, we need to copy paste the bucket name because there is a placeholder, I guess. I think this is already built, so we are good. Is that it? And there is another infrastructure.python. We need to do that as well. Okay. This is under integration runtime. Okay. Let's say we both did that. And then we are going to deploy API stack. We are going to deploy API stack. Okay, we are going into the Python CDK, deploy that. It is going to deploy, but I am saying if this is API stack, where are the other stacks? Okay, so we are in the API folder. That's why we are when we are deploying, it will only take that one. But how would it know to build only this? Why not integration? Synthesize an AWS cloud template before deploying the infrastructure, so the run might take a moment to start. Hmm, I'm not still clear about it. Okay, let's close them. Deploy these changes. Yes. Okay, that is done. Deployed. It will take some time. Now they want us to run this particular command. Why? Are we placing some files anywhere? What is this command? Okay. Curl CloudFormation describes stacks, API stack, and whatever result it is, we are getting it. We are passing it as a query. Okay, they will explain. Remember that you can copy paste this text. You might receive an undefined value the first time that you try. The code should look similar to what is displayed in the screenshot example. Go to the next step. Review to see the successfully uploaded IMG message. Okay. The message might be displayed at the end of the line. If you see an international error, the code generated by Code Whisperer might not be running correctly. Okay. Now let's go to S3 API stack, that particular bucket. Choose review, open it. Open it? What is the point of opening it? That is the image file. That's fine. We don't mind. It's uploaded successful. That's all we can. So now let's go to the recognition and let's click on the image recognition.python. Okay. We will repeat the same thing, I guess. Okay, we will use Code Whisperer to code there. I think 1, 2, 3. There might be 2, 3 under it. Yeah, 2, 3. 3 is already coded. Review it, press it. Second one, is it already there? No. Second one, same thing. Review it, press it. And fourth one, review it, press it. What is this? There are so many comments here. They are asking us to repeat the same thing for all of them. Okay. And then review it. Then let's open list images. Same thing. We have again two comments here, 1 and 1. So let's go add code. Let's go add code. Save it. Then CDK deploy recognition stack. Okay, I think they have mentioned them. I guess these words CDK stack, API stack are, I think they are mentioned in here in these files. So that's how it is picking up which one to deploy. Got it. So let's click next. Yes. Yes or no. Do you wish to deploy? Obviously, yes. Then let's run this command. to check if the stack is successfully or not. So once you do that, successfully uploaded IMG, cool. And they are asking us to run another one. And it should return what? Review the labels that were found for the provided image and loaded into DynamoDB. Okay, so I think those are the labels that are returned, which is good. Now let's go ahead and click send email, open file, then review. I think this is for our DIY. I think pretty much that's about it. So what do you think? Okay, let's go here. I think by this time this might be ready. Yeah, it is ready. So first of all, let's go to S3. Let's click this one. Let's open it. It is going to take a minute. Okay, S3 buckets, lab resources, solutions files, download it. But this is the bucket name. Let me copy it. But we need to copy the SURI. And let's go close this one. Okay, we are here. AWS S3 copy, paste. Okay, unzip solutions. It's done, and here we are. cd to solutions Python. Okay, what are we going to do? Pip install -r requirements. So if I open this one, it is installing AWS CDK library, constructs and Boto3. Let it do that. So if I open this one, so this is where it has, like, whenever we are deploying this app stack, integration stack, and recognition stack, I think that's what it is doing. It is trying to deploy them. Okay, so that's how it knows which folder it should go and do its thing. So as you can see, from API infrastructure, it will pick API stack and that. So even though we are doing it from the Python folder, it doesn't deploy all of them. It only deploys one at a time based on the names that we are giving. Awesome. So let's click on this code whisperer. It's paused, so click resume. Then you can go back here, and here we are. Okay, that is done. So now let's go to API. If you want, we can just go ahead and bucket name. Oops. We can change that right here. Let me copy this. Okay, save it, and there should be another one. So let's go to recognition and do that as well. I know the sorry, integration is for the DIY, but we can do it at the same time. It doesn't matter. Okay, where is this bucket? Okay, seriously. I I remember they entering it here. Okay, maybe it's in the integration. Never mind. Okay, so okay, that's gone. We good? Okay, we did all that. Now our concentration is on this one, this particular one. So let's go ahead and see the magic of Code Whisperer. Okay, let's press enter. Then it is going to give you that. Okay, that was weird. So what did we write here? First, write create function to download the content from a URL without a file name and print any request exception. So what did it do? It is creating a function and then it is taking the URL as a parameter even though we didn't ask it to. Then it is getting the content from the URL, which is the response and its content, and print any request exception. So that's why it is try and accept. It is perfect. Good. Now let's go enter. What did we ask here? Create a function to upload the file to S3 and print any exception. Okay, it is taking those two. And how you might be thinking, how does it know image content, etc.? I think, is it cheating us? How does it know it to name upload image? We just said upload the file. Maybe since this is download, it automatically figured it out. It has to be upload. I am assuming since it's image content. Uh, let's go with that. Okay, and the bucket, this it will figure it out from here. Key name, body, image content, and that's what that took. I mean, looks good. Okay, and now call method one to download image file. So let's enter. Okay, image content equals to download image file, and we are saying call method two image content. So upload, save it. Pretty much that's it. It's as easy as that. I mean, we don't have to Google anymore. Basically, that's what it is trying to do. I think this is doing exactly the previous one solution, or this is the solution. We are just checking it against, huh? Is it, did it put the same code? Almost same code. Yep. Yeah, pretty much it uploaded the same thing. Okay, once we did this, what are we supposed to do? That's it. We will just deploy it. CDK deploy API stack. If everything that we did is correct, then it should, when we run that curl command, it should give us successfully. Then we can go to S3 and verify it. But let's see how long this took. I think it took 1.5 2 minutes. So let's wait for 2 minutes and then I will be back. Okay, it is deployed. Now let's go and execute that curl command. Let's hope it will succeed because I don't want to redo this again. Successfully uploaded. Yay! Let's go here. Buckets. I think it's one of these buckets. Is it this? I don't think it is this. Okay, which bucket? Is it this bucket or which bucket? Which when we put it? We said describe stacks and all that. Then name. Yeah, but where did we upload it to? Oh yeah, now we got more than that. I think it should be under. Yeah, we uploaded it. Okay, nice. 37. Yeah, 3652. Makes sense. Got it. All right, so we did this successfully without failing. Now let's go close it. close it, close it, and let's go repeat the same process for recognition. Runtime, let's open this. Use recognition to detect max of 10 labels with a confidence of 70%. Okay, so it is creating a function. Then we are calling recognition detect labels, and obviously we need to throw in the bucket and max labels and min confidence. That's what we want, which is entered. Enter. Write labels to DynamoDB given a table name and item. Okay, so that is the function, and input it takes table name item because we said given a table name. Response is put item table name item return response. If you want, you can print all of that, but we are fine. And I think pretty much that's it. Second one and third one, delete message from SQS. Oops. Even if you miss, that's fine. Let's do that again. Response SQS.delete QURL receipt handle and printing returning. So where is this getting the QURL? Somewhere it might have created. Recipient handle, it's right here. I think it should be somewhere here as well, recipient handle. Or when we call the function, we might pass it. Let's see. I think it is right here. Okay. So we got that one as well. And what else? Call method one. Okay, we are calling method one. Call method two to store. Yes, we are calling that. Call SNS method, which we are doing it. Call the final method SQS, which we are doing that. I think pretty much that's it. If you want to compare the solution, it is right here. I think it looks uh, something similar, I guess. Yeah, cool. It's as easy as that, creating lambda functions. Okay, we have created this. What do you think is next? Just let's go to cdk deploy recognition stack. Oh, no, 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 no. Cancel it. Okay, why I cancel it? Because there is another one list image. I forgot. So let's go here. Once it tries to DynamoDB, we need to list, right? So DynamoDB, okay, create function to scan and list all items from DynamoDB. DynamoDB table response, return that. Call method one to scan items. Okay, save it, but this, okay. So if I open that, that should look something similar. Yeah, it does look. And now I can go ahead to do that. Yes. Okay, it will take again another 1.5 minutes. Let me come back. Okay, it is done, and I am thinking the initial time, before modifying list images, I deployed, right? I think even that went to, even though I cancelled it. So we might see mixed results. So fingers crossed. Let's see. Okay, successfully uploaded, and then let's try to print these labels from. Yeah, this will be tricky. Oh, it is working. No wonder. Okay, cool. Both our are working. That is the end of the, what do you call it? The practice lab. So let's go to the DIY. They want us to finish that function, then deploy that. I think it's easy for us by now using Code Whisperer. So let's go ahead. Let me clear this, and integration, runtimes, and mail. And what is this? Convert JSON data to XML string. It will suggest us, don't worry about it. So root data element data dot text is equal to event dot data, root dot append data, XML string is equal to toString, and all that. Okay, you know more than me. So send XML string with HTTP post. What? It can't do that? No, don't leave me in the middle, in middle of nowhere. Come on, give it. Oh, sorry. It already has the code. That's why it is like, are you sure? Okay. Call method one with, hold on a minute. No, I don't think there is anything. Come on, give me the code. Okay. It's blocked. It's blocked. For what reason it's not giving me? Let's try different ways. So it needs more input. Well, let's try we cannot try that without this. Hmm, it's not giving us. Still no. Okay, I think Code Whisperer is sleeping right now. Okay, let's see what is it and why is it not giving. Send XML string with HTTP post. Okay, it's this one, but why is it not giving us? Okay, let's paste this one for now. It's okay. Let's see if it is going to do for at least the ones below, or is it sleeping? What is going on? But this it is going to give call method 1, call method 2 to post XML. Even this it is giving. So what happened to you here? Still not giving? Oh, now it is giving. Okay, it's not adding a header. Add a header. I don't think maybe not there. Let's write it here. Not print endpoint. I said add a header. Okay. It knows what it is doing at least. And how are we using the header here? Can you suggest? Let me remove this. Okay, now it does. Save it. Let's deploy this. Well, there was a glitch right there, but it took some time. Maybe it is still processing, and I guess I didn't have enough patience to do that. Synthesize is like compiling, so if there are any errors with whatever the code we did, it would have. But since it finished it, I guess we are fine. And that's all they are asking, right? Okay, then integration S3 file. What is integration S3 file? Integration.xml, where is that? Okay, it did that. Okay, but what is the integration S3 file? Okay, let's go here. Let's try to see. Let's refresh. That's API stack, CDK. Okay, where do I get this integration.xml file? Okay, let's see. You want me to do what? Oh, the image? Okay. So they want me to upload the image. Okay. I don't know. Let's see. How do I do that? Upload the image again. Okay, it's already uploaded. Why do you want me to upload it again? Okay, that is what with that. Okay, so he wants me to just do this. Okay, obviously, if I have, that is the command from the recognition one. So here we need to send, here obviously we have to do a what? URL call. So they are not showing that. How do we do it? Why would it be created in there? Hmm. So we have to make that call to the, but what am I missing is, okay, so when I ran the above command, what did it say? Curl URL rejected because is it expecting us to, okay, let's reverse engineer this. Okay, we are describing stacks. Why is it throwing error? Port number. Okay, let me figure this out. Okay, I think I figured it out. For the this one, after mentioning this, we need to mention what call we are trying to make. I never used this by the way, so that's why I'm unable to. Okay, so for the first one, if you remember, we have provided after that name because the handler is taking name and URL as the parameter, so we passed it. So we need to go and check the same thing for the send mail, right? Integration, if you are trying to figure that out. Okay, send mail. Okay, we need to execute the uh, that as well. The recognition stack, we need to execute this one because this doesn't take any input. So let's hit that. Now for the integration stack, okay, for the integration cloud, let me prepare it. What does it take? This is the send email, right? So send email, if I go to the handler, it needs an event and a context. So this one is, the event is what? This is a JSON string. Where is it getting the JSON string from? Okay, let me go back to our architecture diagram. What is this? This is after whatever the previous lambda was spitting out. Okay, the previous lambda was spitting out. Where is it? Okay, we convert that into JSON to XML. We convert that into XML and then we post it to this particular one, XML string. So all we need is that XML string, and we got that XML string. Where is it? Didn't we just get it? Okay, let me run that again. Okay, here we go. This is the JSON string. Copy it, and how it's just the event, right? So put a question mark. And can I just say event equals to? I don't know. I don't think so. Because there is no name to it. Okay, let me try this. No, I don't take it. It doesn't take it. Oh, okay. This is a list. Is that why it failed? So what? It should take it. Okay. So, okay, since it has single quotes, is that causing a problem? Okay, even image has that one, so that's why it is causing a problem. So how do we handle that? Let's try to escape it. I mean, that should be not a problem because even these have double quotes. Okay, after struggling for some time, I figured out the final lambda function that gets executed. It is, there is data, but here we have event. I think one of the function that we wrote, I guess We changed it a little bit, so maybe that's why. So let's go ahead and see what is it complaining about. I think I copy pasted this. Okay. I think it is, I think it has something to do with this one. And element root data, event data. I think it is looking for data in the event, but I think it is not getting it. Even in the solution, what did they write? Well, they don't have anything like that, right? JSON, they have root element for key value in event dot items. Yeah, I think let's copy paste this one. Whatever it suggested looks like doesn't work for us. So let's copy. Yeah, right. That does it. Yeah, I guess so. So let's save it. I was looking all over the place for that. Why is it not? Okay, let's redeploy it and let's see. Okay, I redeployed it. Now let's trigger that API stack upload function and let's wait for clear. Let's see. I'm trailing that log file for the last lambda. So once the file is uploaded to S3, recognition splits it into labels, puts it in DynamoDB, and then they are sent to, I mean, before that, they are also sent to SNS, then SQS, then finally this particular lambda. Hold on, what happened? Okay, it's uploaded. Where is it? Then why is it taking this long? Let me cancel. Integration stack. Okay, looks like it processed it, no error message. So that means, yes, finally we got the file, guys. Whew. See, one simple mistake. So you cannot trust AI. At least that's what we all know. We cannot trust them. It put some code. So that's why even if we Google, let's Google. Okay. Let's Google. At least we will learn something from it. When we Google, we learn. If you use Code Whisperer, it's just going to make us dummy. So let's not do it. I won't. I will never use it. I mean, I know that it's chat GP, so many people use it, but the fun in going out ourselves and figuring things out is different than chat GPT giving us. I will use chat GPT maybe for different things like, at work they will ask you to email every now and then, etc. I don't want to waste time in it, so I will use chat GPT to give me like fancy emails for those people. This is great. The team can now find quick suggestions. All right, I'll pick, but not for this kind of thing because there is a learning curve here. When I go out into Google and see certain code snippets, I will get to see other things as well along with it. Now Code Whisperer it is just giving me, and even now you saw it, right? It didn't, I mean, it gave something else. We need to know what is right, what is wrong, but again, that wouldn't be the problem if I went out and got my own code or wrote my own code. I mean, it will take some time, but that's fine. That's where the learning curve is, right? I always prefer that. All right, I think that's about it, everyone. I hope you enjoyed this. If you do, you know what to do. Go ahead that like, subscribe, comment, and do all that awesome stuff. There is one more that is added as part of security, so I will do that. And I think that will be end of the AWS cloud projects for beginner to expert because we have so far covered, I think 96, 97. That should be it. Thank you very much for all your support. Have a great day. Peace out. See you in the next one.